Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing today? I'm so glad, as usual, to be in your midst. Okay, we had this big event 2 days ago, precisely on the 16th of April 2025. Of course, I know you guys, Queen Naomi lovers, Queen Naomi fans all over the world already know what I'm talking about. Our most beautiful, most elegant, most delectable queen of all queens, had a special day on the 16th, 2 days ago. But so sorry, your sincerely wasn't just available, to wish her well, to pray with her, just like what every one of you did, So, but again, I felt like, look, nothing is ever too late, for a special one like Queen Naomi. Nothing. It's never too late to say a special birthday to the one special Queen of Queens, that we all know. And that is why I'm doing this. Though it's a bit belated, but like I said, it is never too late to wish Queen Naomi a special birthday. So I have titled this story this way: The Queen in Bloom, a belated birthday tribute to Olori Naomi, the jewel of the throne. Yes, this is how I've chosen to title this special birthday tribute to our one and only special one, Queen Naomi. So they say true royalty does not need the crowd to shine. Yes, now, true royalty doesn't need anything. It will just shine evidently and naturally. Okay? They say true royalty does not need the crowd to shine, like I said. Queen Naomi is the light. On the 16th of April 2025, that light burned bright once again as our dear Queen Naomi Ogunsi, the radiant, delectable queen of the source, marked another glorious year on this earth. So, in a world often saturated with noise, Queen Naomi's celebration stood out in silence, low key, intimate, and yet profoundly majestic. I'm sure some of you saw those videos out there. You could see that she wasn't really out there to impress anyone. She was just having a good time, with her very close confidants, her immediate family, and that was all. And this is who she has always been. She's not known for elaborate events like that. Okay, and it was nice to really see her, looking really good on that day, just smiling and just chilling normally. Okay, it was real joy, to see her in that state, 2 days ago. Okay, so only her immediate family, close confidants, and a few trusted friends gathered in quiet reverence, for a woman who continues to stir the waters of royalty, even from outside its physical palace walls. Of course, a lot of you know that she's not directly in the palace as we speak, but then, she continued to stir the waters of royalty, even outside the palace walls. Yes, this is not something that we should begin to contest, okay? So the celebration, though it was subtle, was deeply symbolic. Yes, you heard me well. It was simply symbolic. A magnificent cake sat like a crown on a queen's table. A delicate arrangement of royal dishes reflected tradition, class, and personal taste. Queen Naomi has got that serious taste, okay? So the floral bouquets, whispered stories of grace, purity, and quiet strength. Flowers don't speak, yet they command attention. So is Queen Naomi. Yes, so is Queen Naomi. Clad in a flowing regal attire that kissed the ground with reverence. Her beauty was not just in her garments, but in her pores, still, serene, and spiritually magnetic. Yes, you heard me well. Her aura filled the space like incense, softly invading the senses, demanding reflection. Her elegance in her dress will definitely resonate with those of you who watch the videos. Well, at this point, I want to say I'm sorry, we cannot bring you those live videos because, of course, as you already know, due to YouTube protocols. Just sincerely would have loved to bring these videos here, but YouTube protocol will not allow us to do that. Okay, but I'm happy a lot of you have seen those videos already, and you can see that our dear queen was really, really, gorgeous, and just full of life. And oh, how the fans responded. Messages poured in like rainfall in a dry season. Messages of prayers, admiration, and heartfelt encouragement came from all over. But perhaps the most talked about gesture, came not from the masses, but from the monarch himself. Yes, the Ooni of Ife, our dear Ooni of Ife. It is rumored and heavily believed that he sent her, a private message. One sentence, one line, yet it carried the weight of an ocean's emotions or more. See description, God. So the words, according to the social media rumors, was the words were mysterious, but the interpretations all say the same thing. It was love, love, and more love, or more. So, to the one whose light walked my inner space, I'm giving you the message now that was discreetly sent to Queen Naomi. To the one whose light walked my inner space and now blesses the world beyond. Know that time may change seasons, but it only deepens the root of the tree that bore my most sacred fruit. Wow. I'm going to take this once again for those of you who didn't get it first time. To the one whose light walked my inner space and now blesses the world beyond, know that time may change seasons, yes, but it only deepens the roots of the tree that bore my most sacred fruit. Wow, this one is heavy, I must say. Heavy, 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 heavy. It looks cryptic, yes, but powerful, absolutely. A man of the throne speaks not with many words, but with depth. And this sentence, though brief, carried history, love, respect, and maybe a longing. This message set the internet ablaze, with many speculating on a possible history with destiny. Could this be a nod for something deeper? A spiritual echo of a love that refuses to be buried? Well, I wouldn't know. But whatever it is, I'm just enjoying it. Whether the message was a simple act of honor or a whisper of something greater, one thing remains certain. Yes, one thing is certain, and that is Queen Naomi is still revered, celebrated, and deeply admired by the one whose crown once rested beside her divine presence. So to Queen Naomi, yes, this is from me, the TV Anaconda, to our dear delectable Queen Naomi. So this is from me, our dear Queen Naomi. On behalf of all of those who love truth, grace, and loyalty redefined, we say happy belated birthday, the Queen in the Bloom. You are not just a name. We speak of a spirit wrapped in elegance, strength, mystery, and divine calling. May your days continue to reflect beauty. May your purpose echo through generations. And may your light never dim, not in the palace, not in the world beyond. This is my earnest wish and prayer for our dear Queen Naomi. It is well with you. It is very, very well with you. And Tadeni Kao. And sorry, I didn't, I was not available on the 16th to put this out there, but like I said at the beginning, it is never, never too late to wish a dear one a happy birthday. So once again, I say a beautiful happy birthday. And like I said, may your light never dim, not in the palace and not in the world beyond. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to just end it there. I want to say thank you sincerely for all of you who have been there. At least I've been away. Those of you who have not been hearing the sound of my voice, I want to say I'm sorry about that. I've been very busy, and I will do well to make sure I come here from time to time going forward. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.